There is no antidote for me. Who will have the fortune of facing me today? So many strings waiting to be pulled.
Hey guys, welcome to a new video. This time I will be showing you everything you need to know about the hyperscaling mage Cassiopeia. Ability sequence first. Emax is the standard on Cassio because this is a low cooldown damaging ability that is also used to farm and sustain with. Q second for the mobility and AoE damage that lets us stick to our targets, and then W last, which is a grounding ability that makes anyone standing on that zone unable to use movement abilities or summoners. Alright guys, so on Cassiopeia we want to be starting with that E level 1, and that is because it is a main farming tool, because it has a low cooldown, and when you kill a unit it will refund the mana cost. So on this champion you mainly use this build to farm with, and it's also a DPS. So it doesn't really deal any damage if the target isn't poisoned. So you really want to make sure the minions are super low HP before you use E on them. But if the target is poisoned, then it deals a lot of damage. It also heals you because it has a built-in sustain. So now we take Q level 2, and that is our AoE poison. So we want to combine that with our E when we trade. Like this here, and then use auto attacks as well in the early game. Be careful you don't spam your abilities too much because you want tier on your first base, and if you end up going then you can't really stay in lane for that long, so you don't want to play too aggressive early on. Main goal is to farm, secondary is trading, and only trade if you can make sure that it will be in your favor. We're just gonna keep the lane here, focus on getting that goal so we can get the tier on our first base. This champion is very mana hungry. She has really low cooldowns on the abilities, so she will be spamming abilities a lot in fights, so that's why it's important having a lot of mana. Focus on farming here. We still need a bit more gold to get that tier. Use auto attacks and the E to last hit so you get the mana back. And if you're really low HP, then you can Q them in your wave, so you poison them, and then you can use E on them. That way you will get some health back. Okay, Graves is getting chased. I think it's fine. We got the scuttle, so it's all good. Yo, still need 100 gold before we can get that tier. Oh, what's going on? We're getting ganked here? We can fight this. I'm almost out of mana though. Nice, he jumped in. He should be dead. You got him, right? Nice. He needs to help me push here, because we don't want this to freeze. It's fine even though he ends up taking most of the CS, because... oh no, watch out. So the W, guys, is a grounding ability. That means that if you place it on someone, they will not be able to flash out. They also won't be able to use any movement abilities, so it's really good for shutting down mobile targets. You mainly want to use that after you use your ult, so you pretty much keep people locked down for a long duration. That way you can guarantee hits with your Q skill shot and then burst them down with the Twin Fangs. And now we have the TR item. It's really important that you get this item ASAP so you can get the passive stacked, so you can get as much mana as possible and also upgrade it to the Terra's Embrace later on. But she's probably gonna base right now, so I'm just gonna freeze it here. So we have 3 minions advantage, so we're just gonna keep the way here. last hit with a E. So the good thing here is that your E refunds all the mana when you kill something with it. And Tear also has a refund mechanic. It gives you 10% the mana back. That means you actually regen mana every time you kill something with your E. Get more mana back than used. It actually gives Cassiopeia a strong power spike when she has the Tear here. Because most other champions like Yeagerlol are really weak at this point when they have it, because they need to have it stacked first. But Cassiopeia is actually pretty strong at this point. Also, it is a champion you can't buy boots on because of a passive that gives a bonus movement speed. So a part of the reason why she is one of the strongest champions in the late game is because she can build 6 full damage items. Graves. Yeah, that's a bit too greedy right there. So she will eventually have more movement speed than what you would get from boots, but she has to scale up first. In the early game she's pretty slow. Kha'Zix coming up here, we could probably kill him. The only thing I have to worry about is my mana right now. Okay, there he is. I don't have enough mana to go in here, else I would have went for the 1 vs 2 right now. Would be really nice for the blue buff, that's definitely going to help us a lot. Even if you have lower mana, we can easily regen back up. Oh, that's a really fun playstyle right there. Holding the wave and just backing off. Alright. Of course, her wave clear isn't the best early on, so a lot of the early game champions can just show her in like this and then roam if they want to. There we go. Now, when we base, we have enough for the Lost Chapter at 1300 gold. That's another power spike that's gonna help us, giving us more AP, cooldown reduction, mana and mana regen. So it's very good item. It is the absolute best component for mages, but you still want that tier first, because just so you can stack it early on, and then afterwards you go for the Lost Chapter and fill that into the Archangel staff. So cooldown reduction is also a really important stat on this champion, so you can lower the cooldown on especially the E. So she becomes like a machine gun Cassio. Just spam that E and really burst down people with crazy amounts of DPS. I think we can go for the kill here. She's gonna flash now. Okay. Using that phase thrust to get away, it's fine. Okay, she's gonna do that again. Okay, yeah, it's not really a champion where you will find a lot of kills in the early stages, because Cassiopeia is one of the strongest champions in the late game. She can 1 vs 1 pretty much any champion late game. Because she has really high DPS with the Twin Fangs, and she can build 6 complete damage items. She has really high damage output. but her early game is pretty weak. So goal is pretty much to survive it and stall the game until you can reach your power spikes. The main power spike you have to look out for on this champion is the Archangel Staff, Rada's Crystal Scepter and the Liandry's Torment. The 3 item power spike. When you have those items, then you can easily 1 versus 9. Because you get a lot of DPS, you also get slows from the Rada's Crystal Scepter so no one can run away from you, and you also have a lot of bonus movement speed from the Phase Rush. So you pretty much become super mobile, while also slowing people at the same time, so you can really maneuver around the fights. Right. The poke doesn't really matter right now because we have a lot of sustain. Damn, this is such a boring playstyle though, just holding the wave and then peace out. I'll see if we can find a roam bottom side here. There's a wave coming in here, so we have enough time to look for roam. And Tristana needs to jump in. Oh, they're going for the fight, that's good. Oh wow. Nice. Oh, he jumped my Q right there, else I would have gotten enough movement speed to chase him down, but we did get 2 kills right here, so that's pretty good. And since I roamed on a cannon minion wave, that means I didn't lose a lot in the mid lane. That's good. Nice, got the flash out. Oh, nice. Really good. We have the Rift Herald coming in here so you can take some plates down. Zona shouldn't be here right now though, because we are sharing the tower plate gold with 3 people right now. We mainly want to keep that gold on me and Graves because we are the carries. Oh, he dodged the Q. If I hit the Q then he would have been dead. That's a mistake by me here. I should have been more patient with it. That's a free kill I let away. Right, so we have a lot of gold, so definitely want to look for a base, and it's a cannon wave again. So even if Lux spams her ultimate on the wave right here, I should be able to make it back in time. Because you want to base on the cannon wave, because when this cannon minion hits the tower, it's going to tank a lot of hits, so that gives you enough time to make it back. Making sure that you don't lose all the other creeps. Go, alright, good. Okay, the super fun playstyle again. Okay, we can take the plant here, it's fine. He doesn't have flash, but Kha'Zix might be here since he's walking up that far. Nice. Oh, bot lane died. This is a bit rip. There we go, finally we got him. So as you can see, we have a lot of DPS, so if she ever walks within range, then we can do that. Especially when we have the Archangel Staff and a blue buff, so we can just spam our abilities right now. Easily heal up from the minion waves as well. You want to place that W in front of them, the way they are running to, so you can block them from using any movement abilities and summoners as well. Now Lux didn't have flash here because she used it early on, but if you use it properly, then you can make sure that they can't flash away. Nice, there we go. So of course ultimate. It's gonna stun if they face in your direction, but if they don't, then they will just get slowed. But that's also fine still. You just want to use it for the damage at this point. I'm gonna steal away his camps. I think we can... oh, okay. Let's just get out of here, because a lot of people might be coming towards me. We are getting the drakes, so good job by Graves. Alright. I have a lot of goals I need to base, so... first item. The second item I like to get is the Lion's Torment, because it gives more damage than the Rider's Crystal Scepter. But if you're against a super mobile team, then you can also get the Crystal Scepter first. It gives you less damage but more CC with the slows, so you can keep them locked down. But this is way more damage though. You will always be getting the Rider's Crystal Scepter as well. That is what I will buy as the next item, but I prefer to have the damage first. Okay, got the ultimate out of Kha'Zix, so he can't gang mid right now. I can easily 1 versus 2. Cassiopeia in the mid game. So what you do here, you can go to the side lane on Cassiopeia because she's really strong in 1 versus 1, but she's immobile, so you need to watch out for that. Mainly you want to be grouped. She's really good in those 1 versus 2, 1 versus 3s. Of course side lane is possible. We go. You see, it's really strong if you can master her kit like this here. Go for those 1 versus 2s and really carry the team. That might actually be coming mid right now. Lil Wayne, let's see. I'm gonna back off for a bit here. I should probably base because we still don't see them bot side, so they might be coming mid. Yeah, they are. So let's get this one here. Building towards the Rider's Crystal Scepter now. I'm gonna get this one as well, because we are ahead, so it allows me to play more aggressive by clearing out the vision, and the active also helps against Kha'Zix. It doesn't reveal him, but it shows his shadow thingy in red, so you can see in which direction he's headed. Okay, let's start grouping right now. I'm actually fine with it though, because I have most of the items I need. I could go to the sideline right now, but there's always a chance that your team gets caught. Oh, that's a nice kill right there. Let's get it. Oh, I'm not sure why he will flash into me. Red buff is spawning soon. Take this away from Kha'Zix. Go. Of course, Phase Rush is really good for this point. He might be coming to me right now. Yeah, he is. I think Tristana got this. Nice. Going over here. He's trying to jump. See if we can block him. I think Grace should easily be able to win this. Yeah, he got this, so let's keep pushing here. Alright, keep pushing. We want to focus down the objectives first. Alright, watch out for the Lux ultimate. See if there's some jungle camps we can take away here and sustain from. So we have a lot of sustain. We have the E and then we have the Ravenous Hunter as well. So you can see we are healing for a lot. And a blue buff as well, really nice. just gonna push this fast and I need to reset because the Drake is spawning. I want to be there in time. Probably gonna be a little late for that Drake, but I have the 3 core items now, so now we have the Riders Crystal Scepter, so now we have crazy amounts of DPS. And we also make sure that no one can escape from us. With the slows we have from the Riders. And these 2 items have really good synergy, the Riders and Blindness Torment, because Blindness Torment deals more damage to movement impaired units, and slows counts as a movement impairment, so we're getting a lot of bonus damage just by having these 2 items. Alright, there's a ward here, ward there as well. I'm in a really bad spot right now, so I need to watch out. Okay, got one guy there. We should focus down the Drake though. I can keep pushing here probably. Cho'Gath can also go for the steal, so I want to be here actually still. I'm just gonna zone him. I have the movement speed from the phase rush, so I'm fine. They got the flashes out. I need to watch out for their CC. Even though you're really strong in those 1 versus 1s and team fights, hard CC can easily screw you over because you just get one shot. So positioning is really important. You want to stay and attack from a safe spot. She can use a tumble right here because she is in my W. I still have the shield from my Seraph's Embrace, so I'm fine, and we also have a lot of healing with Sona. A lot of CC they have actually. Okay. Got a kill right there, so that's the flash ult that Cashew can do. We're just gonna shred anyone if they walk up. Even though he has a lot of MR, we would just shred him easily. We can go for Void Staff here because he has MR. And now we can take bottom side. We could also go for the Baron right now. They can't really contest it. I have the shield. Oh, that's a Wayne coming in as well. I was a bit too greedy right there. Hopefully I didn't get my team killed. Okay, looks like they're fine. Okay, maybe not. I think Rice can outplay this. Watch out for the Cho'Gath ultimate. Oh, rip. That's a bit too greedy by me. Watch out for Kha'Zix on the side. Looks like we do need the Wet Staff fully on. I'm just gonna go ahead and buy it. If he didn't have MR, and I assume the others will also start building MR at some point, so it's good having the Wet Staff right now. But if they didn't have MR, then I would just went straight up for a Rabidon Stealth Cap. Alright, so Cassiopeia, because of a high DPS, she can do objectives really fast, so something like Baron is pretty easy to shred. Just want to make sure that they are not flanking you while you're doing it, because you are immobile, and if you get caught out then you're most likely dead on this champion. I'm gonna keep slowing him so he can escape. Nice, there we go. Can we go for the end here? Probably not, so let's just do the Baron. You can do the Baron and then push top side. They can do it really fast. As you can see, she's dealing a lot of damage. And I'm solo right now. We are shredding the Baron super fast. Of course, the Baron applies a debuff to you. So the target it hits deals less damage for a short duration. So when you're doing Baron, you want to make sure that your support or someone else with less damage is tanking it, so you can do it faster. Not here. Almost out of mana though. I also need to base. And when I base, I have enough for the Void Staff, and then we'll just shred these people completely. And Kaskik's going for the Hexdrinker, which gives them mana, so Void Staff is a really good buy here. I don't have any mana left. Need to watch out. I'm just gonna. Wow. I might actually. Am I fine here? Hopefully. Nice. There we go. I need to. We can probably look for the end here. Nice. Get him. Cool. Let's go and end. Let's push this wave up here. We also have this wave. We just buffed them up and then we can go for the end. Alright, that was the Cassiopeia guide, so I do hope this was helpful, and as always, thank you so much for watching.